still have enough light. There. Oops. Ew. Time to see if she'll run under her own power. Or if we can get fuel up to the line. We shall see. Try to do this one-handed if I can. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. All right. We're going here. Moths. Where do we go? Up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Freaking moths. All the moths hiding out of my dang Mustang. Put a little fuel in, or what fuel we have. We might have to go get some more. This is why I want to go get that race car can. I hate these California stupid cans. Ooh. Oopsie. It's leaking.
It's pouring out because I can't push this all the way in and get the California, there we go. The California compliant nozzle to release.
Just gonna put the hose into the can then to catch it. When we try cranking it, or are we just gonna put the hose into the can to try to catch anything that comes out if it works? I'm going to Big R and getting one of the big race car 5.5 gallon ones. That one works easier than this silly thing.
Still gas.
Of course there's still gas in there. Just pour it in the carb.
Pour it in here.
Or pour it in the IV drip. That's a lot of gas still in there.
Right. We may have to go get one.
Yeah. What we need, not only that, is we also need to find the hose for the fuel line. If we're going to try to crank it over with the pump to see if we get fuel out of it. I also need a light. Where's the light at?
The Ryobi light is in the back seat of your truck.
Well, that doesn't help.
Did you put the key in the ignition, or is that?
No, it's on the roof. Okay, now it's being obnoxious. I am not sure where the starting fluid went.
No, it sucked it down.
Yeah, let's have to fuel in.
The bowls filled up.
It's just being obnoxious. Kill it. Well, that's a good sign.
Yep. The fuel pump works. Fuel line works. I didn't see a bunch of shit coming out of that.
Well, let's look at there's the filters over here, isn't it?
Wow, there's a filter down there.
And I can't see it because it's way down there and I don't have a light.
My flashlight or my...
Doesn't look too bad.
Yes.
Doesn't look like it has shit in it.
It's metal. I can't tell if it's metal or clear.
I can see the threading of the little veins of the filter,
okay.
So it's clear. Now we need to disconnect without losing all the fuel that's in that line. Or in that IV.
We need a little piece of 5/16.
Is that what you have, or is that...
No, that's 3/8.
Oh. Do we need to make a run to the...
Yep.
O'Reilly's?
Yep.
Okay. Well then.
And pour that in the tank.
Okay. Alright, so time to put proper hose on. Ordered a new inline filter. It won't be here till tomorrow morning. Because you know, the car's so damn old, this stuff is no longer in the blister packs with all the rest of the filters. Which kind of sucks. Whew. You set it there.
I know where it is. I'm trying to find a good approach.
Oh, okay.
With the light.
Be careful with your hand, please. Pose.
Gonna need the lineman pliers. Those right there on the...
Lineman pliers. Apparently the neighbors are playing with fireworks. That's what it sounded like.
I wonder where the other spring clamp went.
I don't know what you did with it either.
It enters too much. This is an infinite bit. You better clamp.
Part of me that wants to go take lights out of the nose piece and put them in the nose of this today to see if we have headlights.
Okay. Grab a flathead or a Phillips screwdriver.
Yeah, but it's in the dark right now. Alright, let me see how I'm going to set this. Oh, you're gonna go grab the Phillips screwdriver. It's on my side. Oh, you're grabbing fuel. Okay. See if I can get you to sit. Maybe. Sit there. Let's take the light over here.
We're gonna go this way.
And
I think that's gonna be infinitely less messy.
it's gonna be infinitely less messy. I think that's recording here. Yeah. Oh, did you take the nose off of it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Tilt it so it's straight up and down.
Tilt it so it's straight up and down? Ah. What about ethanol-free gasoline? Where are we leaking from? Is it just coming down the edge? Yeah, you're dripping on you.
Look out, look out, look out.
Full when hot. Where's it leaking from? Oh,
It
must
spilled
it's
over the
spilled
top.
over. Ugh.
Don't lick your hand.
I didn't lick my hand. Here, lick my fingers. I licked my frickin' hand. I smelt it. It's gross. Takes a while. So what exactly? I know this is an overfill bottle for what though?
Radiator.
Just the generic one off the shelf?
Generic off the shelf radiator overflow bottle.
Makes a great IV. IV bottle. It's easier than using the California nozzle of a gas tank or gas can.
Yeah, if we cut that one off, it would have been a little bit better.
You're the one who cut things.
I know.
I didn't cut shit. We really need to fix that light. It'd be nice to have the motion light come on so while we're out here we can do things other than Ryobi lights. Oh, see my chunky belly. So this is what we're playing with in case you guys didn't see. So I have enough fuel line to hold it above the camera's view.
Well, if I knew where one of the bigger funnels was, I'd throw that in there. But I don't know where one of the bigger funnels is. One of the big long black ones. Somewhere in that disaster we call a garage.
Oh, you mean the storage room? The person in California who decided to use those nozzles is rolling around in their grave. They're in a grave right now because we are breaking the rules. It's not how you use my gas can. I designed it to be safe for you.
And safe for the environment.
And obnoxious for everybody else. I need one of Freiburger's Gasoline Forever t-shirts. especially when I'm doing things like this. I've noticed that I've been wearing more of my 666 t-shirts when I'm working on the car. And it's not because I want to get them dirty. It's because, well, this is going to be a drag car. So why not wear the drag t-shirts? Without spilling you out. Oh. The Bronco's upside down in the tire.
Yep.
I think he's stuck in a roll. You still thinking about changing out the this to white?
Silver.
Silver. That'll be fun to record doing that, and the grill and all that. Wish I would have had the GoPro and we would have thought about it when we got the bumper and all the lights and everything. I would have recorded all of that too. Absolutely hope I don't have to run this in my car. This shit's expensive.
You can fix it so you don't have to.
Right.
It's just going through and making sure all the
lines are...
all the hose has been changed out to modern ethanol compliant hoses.
It's just, it's so expensive. It's what, $3.48 a gallon?
Yep. And the Californians watching are like, that's what we pay for regular. That's cheaper than we pay for regular, actually.
Sorry.
Not sorry. Watch out.
Yeah, I know, I'm watching. Absolutely not sorry. Actually, we'll have to ask Cam. Find out from Cam how much they're paying for regular. I think they're paying like $3.70, almost $4 a gallon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's around 4.
And it's for 87, and we get 85 up here. Because elevation.
Right.
That's a giant dog in the back of that truck. Did you not see the big white floof? Oh, big white floof dog.
Oh, that was a big white floof.
Yes.
It's a big red floof right now because of the brake light.
Well, yeah, but it's a big white floof.
Oh, it's in the backyard over there.
He must be standing on something because he looks a lot bigger than Bear. And I didn't think he was bigger than Bear.
It's all the floof.
It's all the floof. It's all the humidity. His floof has gone floofy.
Yeah, there you go.
He's so fluffy! Sorry, folks, you guys don't get to see the floofy dog because the floofy dog is in the dark and away from us. How much do you think you got left in there? Oh, you've got quite a bit left in there.
Yeah, we've only done this 3 times. That's about a quart. We got to do it 8 times total.
This is the boring part, folks. Apologies. This is where I should remind myself. Now we go and we fast forward. Time lapse. No, the funny thing is I can set that up on the GoPro to time lapse. Just not going to sit here and try to fight with it. I can time lapse it on the...
Or I can put the California compliant nozzle on it and dump what I can in it, and then we dump what's left into the bottle. If you'd rather do it that way.
I don't know, is it going to go any faster?
A little bit.
Well, let's get this dumped and then put the nozzle back on. Oh, you can hear the motorcycles racing on powers. do some reorganizing in here because I don't want to break the glass either. Here's a 2-gallon can. Get a 1.5 gallons in if you're lucky.
That's good. Well, that should be roughly 3 gallons in this 12-gallon tank.
So a quarter of a tank.
About a quarter of a tank.
Well, we should see if the gauge works after this is done, so I can bring the camera and light over so we can look. Don't cheat me. Apparently we might have some fireworks on here too.
No dash lights.
Means we need to figure that one out.
Yep.
Possibly a fuse
More bulbs.
or bulbs. Need to make sure we get the lid off the ground. All right. Lights. We'll look and see if we have a fuel gauge. Oh. Well, we might not have a fuel gauge either. Unless I've got to have it running.
No.
Because the fuel gauge has not moved. No move.
Unfortunate.
That sucks.
Of course, it was flat empty, so who knows.
Yeah, this is true. Damn fucking moths. Go away. I guess I know I have a light. Oh, we have a leak from the carburetor. Oh, we have a leak from somewhere else too. I'm not sure where it goes. So it was leaking down there, like spraying down there. I'm not sure if it was the
Fire it back up.
fuel hose is leaking down there. Give me a second. Let me get things situated here.
So, looks like the accelerator pump is leaking. Here. That's what I meant to ask him if we had O'Reilly's separate.
Let me see if I
Go
can
ahead.
get this to stay. You might have to hold that. Okay, I'm gonna go crank.
Alright, stop.
That's why I stopped it and yelled your name.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if one of the hose, one of the fuel lines is ruptured somewhere. You're definitely not driving it then.
It's coming from the fuel pump.
Oh. Well, that's not good. All right. that's gonna be. Oof.
I don't know if it's the hose at the fuel pump. The car is too low for me to.
And it's also too dark.
I could lay under there with the flashlight and look up and see if it's this hose that's going into the pump.
You know, unfortunately, the
one coming out of the pump.
The 3-ton jack is in the toolbox in my bed, my truck.
There's one in the front of the garage, I think. But it looks like this little piece of hose that goes to that filter is our culprit. Where it goes into the.
Bring the light over so you guys can see. Oh, I see where you're talking about. I'm not sure if I can get.
Tell if it's the pump leaking or if it's spraying off the hose. Go ahead and fire it up for just a second.
Alright, hold on. I gotta try to figure out how to. I'll just take the camera with me, screw it. Alright, y'all are going in the dark for a moment. Alright, ready?
Yep. Oh, stop. That looks like a pump failure, unfortunately.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oops. Not supposed to say that kind of language on here. Oopsie. So a pump failure. And I don't think O'Reilly's carries pumps for this.
Oh yeah, I'll have to order it from them. But it appears that it's shooting out of the pump body because the direction is not coming from a hose. It's coming from
the pump itself.
The pump itself.
Okay, so we're going to see if we can get down in here so y'all can see.
It also looks like someone has gooped it up with something. I can't tell from here.
The camera's going to be a little cockeyed. I'll see if I can flip it later. That's what we're looking at. And that's where it's shooting from.
Looks like. The only thing I could try would be cut this off and redo it and see if we're lucky. Take this piece of line here off.
Right.
That's going to require me to
lose some fuel?
no, be able to get pliers on this. Ow, that's my hair you're standing on.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because if there's a split in this, it might be shooting up.
Right.
But it's coming out under pressure. So I think up here is where it's coming from.
Where did you put the other hose?
What other hose?
The rest of the hose.
It's over on the roof.
Over on the roof. Oh, it's on the hood. Eh, I think that's enough. I can get you the pliers if you like. Here's the hose. See if that's enough hose first of all. Or is that too short?
I think I could make it work, but it's technically what I cut off too short.
Of course it is. Did we want to get more?
I mean, again, we can try and go get a pump or order a pump.
Here's pliers. Alright, try to watch this as best as we can.
It's left-handed. Okay. Apparently I've practiced enough with the thumb hand.
Oh wow, you got that off pretty easy. Now you gotta try not to wear the gas.
That's tall. Flathead screwdriver.
Hold on. Trying not to step on your hair. Again. Screwdriver.
Bad thing is, this pump appears to be working just fine. It's just got a problem.
Well, I hope it's the hose and not the pump, because if the pump's working really fine, that's perfect. If it's the pump, it's gonna suck. And that means tomorrow's fun is going to have to be roll it on a trailer. What? Fuel can?
I don't know yet.
See, I don't think the fuel can's gonna fit under there.
This is very old, hard hose, but I'm not sure it's our problem.
Well, that's good. Let's see if we can angle this a little more so I can see better. So you don't think it's the problem?
Huh.
What?
This is behaving like it wants a 3/8 line, not a 5/16.
So I need
Which
to,
on the one side is good because
we have a bunch of that.
we have more of that than we have of it. Oh, no, there it goes.
Don't forget to get your clippy off the...
Well, I know that, but I'm trying to see if I can get this remotely close to hitting there. And my immediate answer is no, I can't. So we're gonna have to go get another
bit of hose.
foot of hose.
Well, I think ours closes in about 20 minutes. Thank God it's only 5 minutes down the road. Ooh. Are we gonna go get more hose?
If you want to try this.
Or
Actually, here. Oh, shit.
what?
I'm pouring fuel. I'm gonna try to do the work from the top instead of on my back.
Okay. That's a really stiff old hose, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. need the pliers again. I don't know where they landed.
They're still under the car.
Yeah, I know. Can you grab the other pliers from behind the box over there?
From behind what box?
Box over there.
Pliers.
Oh, we need one bigger. I know you had two there.
Should you maybe put those on the other hose first before you pull that hose off?
No.
Okay. What? Going back under?
Yep. With a hope and a prayer.
And then hope that this works and it's not the pump. But if it's the pump, then I have to go order a pump.
My arm doesn't fit in there. It's too big.
Huh?
My arm does not fit between the tire and the fender. This is the best chance for success. I can touch. This is where two hands would be really useful.
Right? Come up top. What?
Filter just broke.
Oh. Well, then I guess we have to go get a filter. So here's one for you, Joe. The GoPro had to tell me that it stopped recording on my previous session because it ran out of battery.
Mm-hmm.
Electronics have to be smarter than you. Okay, so are you having troubles getting it out of the hose, or what are you doing?
I'm trying to cut the hose off with the broken piece.
Ah.
But failing miserably.
You need the big dikes which are underneath.
No, they're right here.
Oh, you have the dikes. Never mind.
That part's broken off down further than I thought.
Okay. I'm figuring that's line all the way into...
No, it's right there.
Okay.
To right here.
Oh.
But it's got this 90-degree bend in it. I'm not quite sure how to get a piece that has a 90-degree bend in it without it kinking. Because that piece is broken off. Throw it down with that clamp.
I guess we could go down and see if they have that hose specifically, or if it's going to be special ordered in.
Because I've tried cutting it. Lots of cutters. That's two places and they failed. No, three places and failed.
Well, let's go down and see what O'Reilly says.
Because, man, that's gonna be a bitch. Because my arm's too big to reach down there.
Alright.
I think I might come up from the other side. No, the exhaust in the way.
Well, then I guess it's going to be my little arm down in there to pull it out. But shall we go see if they even have that hose? I doubt it, but
We can try.
we've only got like 8 minutes. We're going to have to go tomorrow. Because now my fear is you've tried cutting it and you might have pierced it enough that it'll leak.
Oh, I'm sure I did. Here's where I cut it. First or the second time. That is actually below it, so the third time. I don't know why it didn't cut. No, I can move the filter up to that area. I don't need that hose.
And then you could just get a bigger piece of hose to go from there
The
to
longer
there.
piece to the
Okay.
from there to the pump. It's leaking from that hose. Go hit the start it up for just a second. Huh? Let me see if it's spraying from the still spraying. Let's put it that way. Or if
Alright.
it's leaked enough that
Ready?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So we need a pump. Okay. Well, we're gonna go get a pump ordered. We need to leave now.
Yeah.